Hey guys, happy Wednesday, which means happy Real Housewives of Beverly Hills / Real Housewives of Dubai Day, and I cannot wait. Of course, you guys know that we'll be back tomorrow for our recap, which obviously is always so much fun because I love both of these franchises. Even though some people are still sleeping on Dubai, I'm telling you, please do not. We're just getting started. Now, we're back to talk about some bad news for Andy Cohen, and it looks like this just gets worse and worse. And I'm wondering what one of our favorite Bravo celebrities is alluding to when she says she wants to release some recordings. We're going to get into all of that thanks to Radar Online and Twitter, apparently. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta star NeNe Leakes. Well, she has revealed that she has some secret recordings that she wants to release to the public as her nasty fight with Bravo and Andy continues in court. Now, I'm wondering if it's even legal to record, because we know, like in California, you can't record somebody on the phone without their consent, right? If, like we just saw where Ronald Richards, he was in a different state, he recorded Tom Girardi, but since he was in a different state, it was okay. But if both parties are in the same state and they don't allow without the other party's consent, then it could be a problem. I'm wondering how that works for Andy Cohen and NeNe Leakes in this situation. And maybe that's why she can't release the recordings. Well, now she went on Twitter this morning and she unleashed, and she's pretty much slamming Andy Cohen without naming him, but she did retweet some other tweets that did name him. She said, "I'm happy I was able to help all the other Black women get job opportunities that are working for them. He stopped me from working because I was a threat to his career, yet he was able to abuse me for years." She also added, "I want to release these voice recordings so bad." Again, I'm wondering, is it legal for her to release them, or is it that she's holding back because she's letting them play out in court? And this could be even a scare tactic against Bravo and Andy. If there is, in fact, recordings, if there are, recordings that have Andy Cohen saying something that could be problematic to her, maybe that could be used as leverage to win this lawsuit. She also went on to retweet a message that said, "Andy used you until he wanted to kick you to the curb and then slandered you so you didn't obtain any further work. It's so disappointing, and it is definitely different than how he treats other housewives that he has disagreed with or parted ways with." Another message that she supported and retweeted read, "Andy high-key used her popularity to benefit off of to build his celebrity up, and when he didn't feel like he needed NeNe anymore, she was gone. And he started to strategically befriend other popular names instead until their popularity starts to fade away." I'm wondering now with this, because this is like a big puzzle that we're trying to piece together. Are they talking about like a Denise Richards and bringing on people with that sort of celebrity attached to their name? And then, Bravo will pay them a little bit more to come onto the Housewives shows. But is that what the person is talking about? Is that what they're alluding to? And we know that NeNe right now, she is still in the middle of her lawsuit. We're hearing that she's supposed to go to court sometime this month, and she's not really, from what they're saying, allowed to talk about any of this publicly, but she is being very cryptic in her messages. They were saying that there is something in her contract that said anything that goes on between her, like a lawsuit or something that needs to be settled between her and the network or even Andy Cohen, it has to be done behind closed doors. And NeNe has said in the past, that's BS, and she does not feel like she needs to hold this back from the public. Andy Cohen. Now, there are two sides to every story. Well, technically, there's three. There's this side, and then there's the truth somewhere in the middle. But what could Andy have said to NeNe Leakes that was so problematic? I'm just curious, if anything. I'm wondering, she's saying she wants to release these voice recordings. I wish I was a fly on the wall. I want to know what the voice recordings say. And we know that she's suing Bravo and Andy and the production companies behind the Real Housewives of Atlanta, accusing them of discrimination. She complained that, her white co-star Kim Zolciak made alleged racist remarks on, throughout the years, but nothing was done. Instead, she claimed that executives took action against her, being NeNe, and made her life hard during filming. She also said that they told her to stop speaking about Kim publicly after she called her out on Instagram, which I do believe that, because we just saw where Chef Rachel Hargrove went in on Austin Kroll from Southern Charm. And when she did, she posted the messages from Bravo PR saying like, hey, listen, Rachel, I don't know what happened, but we don't really like for talent to go after other talent. We want to kind of foster this happy environment where we're not attacking each other. And then you saw where Lisa Rinna went in on the Real Housewives of Dubai and some of her cast members, and then she issued apologies immediately. Chef Rachel Hargrove did not issue an apology, but if NeNe was, posting things about Kim Zolciak on Instagram, it's very likely that Bravo could find her. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Kelly Dodd wore that hat, the Drunk Wives Matter hat, she even posted that she got a $16,000 fine. So I'm sure that there are some clauses in these contracts that say, this is the behavior that's expected of you. You cannot post these certain things. These certain things need to be approved. And if you do, there will be ramifications. In the lawsuit, NeNe said that Andy and the network went out of their way to blackball her in the industry after she spoke about the incidences on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said that they refused to let her work on other projects, unlike her other cast members, and NeNe pointed out specific deals that she was working on with Sirius XM Radio. She said Andy interfered and sabotaged this effort. Andy Cohen has admitted that he told Sirius XM that Miss Leaks would demand a lot of money for any role on a radio show, and they're saying that this is an obvious effort to prevent her from getting such a deal. This is what the lawsuit is reading. Now, RadarOnline.com, they were the first to report, but NeNe and the defendants are currently fighting on where the lawsuit will be fought. Andy and the other corporate defendants have demanded that the battle be taken to arbitration, which would be outside of the public eye, and the court has yet to rule. Again, NeNe's like, no, that's bullshit. I don't want this to be outside of the public eye. I want everyone to know everything that I've been through. And they are a huge network. But the thing is, I'm wondering what kind of chance NeNe has, because essentially you're suing NBC. This is a major network that has all of the funds in the world to be able to go to bat with you. But if you have recordings, that could change something. So I have questions to which I need answers. Guys, I want to hear what your opinions are. What do you think about NeNe Leakes going on her Twitter rant this morning? And what do you think about her claiming that she has recordings? I know you guys have opinions and I want to hear them. Also, don't forget that we will be back tomorrow, and I'll post in the community tab that we are doing a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Dubai recap. So we have a lot to discuss, a lot to go over. And on your way out, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Happy Wednesday. Bye, guys. Love you.